What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the John Jake Gaming channel. And today I just want to ask one question and one simple question only. Can a 99 overall quarterback carry a team of walk-ons? So, we'll take a quick look at this roster real quick for this challenge. Got a whole team of walk-ons, a lot of guys that are in their 50s. 40s, probably as low as 40 overall. Yep, there is some 40 overalls in here. And, we're going to have his 99 overall quarterback try to carry us to the promised land, or at the very least, still be competitive despite the roster that's around him. Now, the only exception to the walk-ons is the kicker and the punter, since they don't have too much of an effect on the game usually. But other than that, my boy Doug Parham here is going to have very little help to work with. So, there is going to be a few rules that I'm going to do for this challenge. First and foremost, we're going to sim 4 seasons, since the guy is going to start 4 total seasons, obviously freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior year. So we'll see how he does in those 4 seasons, as well as how the team does around him perform. And then, on top of that, there is going to be no recruiting. The only time that this team is going to get new players in at all is either through the walk-ons that come onto the team that walk on, or any transfers that come in because they have to wait a year before actually having an effect on the football field after transferring. And then the other thing that we're going to do is that before each season, we're going to randomize the schedule. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to regenerate the schedule not using known games. So we'll see what it comes up with. And then it's going to show what our season is going to be. And so we have, we got Southeast, Boise State, Old Dominion, bunch of teams. Definitely different from what we started with. And so with that, I'm going to go ahead and sim this first season to see how our quarterback does, as well as how our team does as well. Alright, so we made it to the end of the very first season of this experiment, and we did go 1-11 in our first season. But let's see how our boy did, as well as how our schedule broke down in terms of with the rest of the team. So going into the season stats, let's see here. Doug Parham, actually, he wasn't too shabby. He was efficient. He was almost 70% completion percentage, which is really good. But he only had 1,800 yards, 7 passing touchdowns, but only threw 4 interceptions, which, behind that kind of line, that's to be understood. He did get sacked 27 times, which is pretty brutal for a 12-game schedule. Hopefully he can get the guys around him that he needs. He did rush, though, for almost 1,000 yards, and, he had 3 rushing touchdowns and 22 broken tackles while fumbling the ball twice in the process. It looks like he didn't get any receptions, blocks, or any tackles, though. But Doug Parham, in his first season, did get, he was solid, but team not so much. For how the rest of the schedule went down, we started off pretty okay. We did beat FCS Southeast by a score of 30-28. It went right to the wire, but it looks like we were able to do just enough to win that game, which, Doug Parham, that's probably one of his better games. 200 yards, one of his passing touchdowns, also one of his interceptions, and then also had over 100 yards rushing for a rushing touchdown as well. So that's the first game, and then anything else from there on out, it was a downhill from there. Lost big to Boise State, Old Dominion, Nevada, Pittsburgh. We got shut out, so that sucks. Same thing with, well, not same thing with California, but California, Oregon State, and Miami also blew us out. Colorado, we put a lot of points on the board. We put up 38, but, defense just couldn't do anything in that game. San Diego State kept it close. Lost big to South Carolina. and then nearly beat Georgia State in our final game of the season. You know, we tried our best to make a comeback. We did score a touchdown with about a minute left, but you know, couldn't get that onside kick, I guess, at the end of the day. Looking at Parham's stats that day, he actually looks like he got hurt in this game. He was like, he was only 2 for 2 for 8 yards, and then had like the 6 carries for 33 yards too. So that's, you know, that's despite him not playing that much in the game. So maybe we could have won that game if he didn't get hurt, but you know, it is how it is though. As we move into the off season, you know, the first off season for our experiment though, you know, let's check out these transfers requests to see what we get, and it looks like we got 6 guys transferring in. Looks like almost all of them are defensive guys though, with the exception being Ricky Ryan. But not a lot of good talent here, you know, mostly at like 50s and 60s, so probably could use some development before their transfer, you know, exception runs out, and you know, see them on the field during year 3. So I mean, I guess it's something at the very least. Alright, so here we are in the next season of this experiment, and we're going to do the same thing that we did last time around. We're going to regenerate the schedule, see what we get. Hopefully it's an even bounce for us, as it's updating the schedule right now. And let's see, we got Southeast once again, you know, followed by Vanderbilt, excuse me, can't really talk today. You know, got a few ranked opponents, you know, Oregon State, Florida State, you know, Georgia. And then we got a couple of bye weeks at the very end. So, yeah, hopefully this turns out a little bit better. Maybe we can get at least 2 to 3 wins is what I would like to see. But, you know, we'll see what happens here. Good news is that our quarterback should have more to work with, as we went up to a 50 overall for the offense. And then the defense went up from a 25 overall to a 33 overall. So to a grand total of almost 40 overall. So, slowly but surely, we're definitely getting there. And now I'm gonna sim the second season and see what happens with that. I'll catch you guys when it's done. Alright, so in our second season we actually go backwards. Instead of getting more than 1 win, we actually didn't win a single game throughout the entire season. So, you know, we gotta figure out what's going on, you know, why didn't we go that way. And you know, we're gonna take a look at our quarterback, Doug Parham, the man, the myth, the legend. And he had an even better season than last year. He did take a step forward. This time around, he had over 2,000 yards passing, 17 passing touchdowns, and he only had 2 more interceptions. So a much better ratio than last year. You know, albeit, you know, slightly less of completion percentage, hovering around 65, but that's still pretty solid. Didn't get as many yards on the ground this year though. He had, you know, last year he had almost 1,000 yards. This year he was less than 900, but he had 10 rushing touchdowns, you know, double digits touchdowns. That's 3 times as much as he had his freshman season. You know, even more broken tackles and all that, you know. And you know, it sucks that even with that kind of effort, you know, we didn't win a single game. So, you know, we're gonna have to check it out, see what the heck happened. You know, I thought we'd win maybe at least 2 games, you know. And you know, we lost our first game, you know, against FCS, you know, by a field goal, so that hurts. And then like early on we were competitive, you know. Then Houston came around, lose by 28, you know, Florida State, Tulsa, Ole Miss. You know, essentially the second half of the season, well, except the Missouri game, we almost beat Missouri, you know. But other than that, you know, it was a rough, very rough season. And you know, probably our current head coach will get fired. I'll be surprised if that's not the case. But hey, our quarterback played a lot better than he did his freshman season, even though it didn't show up in the wins and losses. On the plus side though, we should be getting some more help going into season 3 though, and we actually got better help this time around. Even though we only get 2 transfers, the 2 transfers overall I think are better than the ones we had last year. Notably, Lance Taylor, he was a freshman that was redshirted, and he's going to be 74 overall. So whenever he plays season 4, you know, dude should be in like the mid 80s and can definitely help us out tremendously, which we definitely need that going forward. Alright, so just like in previous seasons, we are gonna once again randomize the schedule to see what we get for season 3. And you know, we only have a C- strength of schedule, so maybe, just maybe, we can put ourselves in a spot to potentially go to a bowl game. You know, this schedule actually looks pretty manageable, and you know, we're a lot better. You know, Georgia might give us some problems, but you know, we're a lot better, so you know, who knows, maybe we can actually get something done here, maybe go to a bowl game. Of that improvement though, we actually have a solid squad on the field, for starting with complete walk-ons just 2 seasons ago. We have a 61 offense, you know, anchored by our quarterback obviously, and then a 50 defense, which hopefully can get us enough stops to win some football games at the very least. So you know, let's go ahead and sim this 3rd season and see what we get. So we were actually really competitive this year. We went from not winning a single game in the previous season to going 4-8 in the 3rd year of this experiment. And you know, I have to say that I'm pretty happy with that. You know, I just want to see like the kind of leap that our 99 overall quarterback took, as you know, we're taking a look at his stats for his junior season. You know, he did take a massive leap. You know, not only is, I would say this low-key a breakout year for him, you know, threw for nearly 3,000 yards, he had 28 passing touchdowns, and he only threw 1 interception for the entire season, as well as having the best completion percentage of his career. He gets it back up to almost 78%, which is so absurd, and it gets better with his rushing attack. He had over 1,000 yards rushing too, on top of that, and he had 8 rushing touchdowns to go with it too. And not only that, he didn't fumble the ball at all this year, you know, despite carrying it more than he did last season. So it's good for him. He played so much better than he did last year. But you know, let's check out our schedule to see the breakdown of how the season went in general. So here we go. How do we get to 4-8? Well, here we go. So it was a rough start for us. We lost, you know, badly to Oregon State and UTSA. We nearly beat FIU, which is a nice accomplishment in itself, because they ended up being ranked 24th in the country, which is really cool to see. And then after that game, we ended up winning against Louisiana Tech, as well as beating Western Michigan, you know, each by a field goal or less. Nearly beat Kent State, but couldn't quite pull it out. We lost by a touchdown there. And then we're competitive against both Vanderbilt and Georgia. I know I said Georgia was going to give us a tough time, but it looks like they had a down year. We almost end up beating them. West Kentucky, though, did blow us out, and so did San Diego State. But then we did recover with a overtime victory against San Jose State, which was pretty cool. And then we also beat UL Monroe by 2 touchdowns. So, you know, I can definitely see us next year, you know, going to a bowl game, as long as we continue to make that improvement. Nice season and nice improvement overall across the board. Now we find out, you know, what kind of recruits are going to be coming in, and we actually don't have any transfer requests, which is totally fine, because we wouldn't even see them on the field for season 4, but it looks like we got to work with whatever we have right now. Alright, so we are on to our final season of this experiment. It is make it or break it. We have to see if we can at least make a bowl game or not, and we're about to find out what our schedule is going to be. And you know, it doesn't look too terribly bad. South Alabama, SMU. Do have a few ranked opponents in here, such as Michigan, Nebraska, and Florida. But you know, we have also teams like Old Dominion, as well as UL Monroe, who we did play last year, and we ended up beating them. So we at least have that. Hopefully we can make a bowl game, you know, but we'll have to wait and see on that. And then this is what the squad is going to be looking like going into the final year of this experiment. We have a 65 overall, 68 offense, 63 defense. At least it's now comfortable to a very low-end FBS team, but hopefully we have enough talent on this team and maybe enough luck to get to that 6-win mark and make it to a bowl game in this final season. I'm going to go ahead and sim the entirety of the regular season of this last year of the experiment, and I'll catch you guys when we get to the aftermath of the final game. So I'll catch you guys soon. Alright, so we end up going from 4-8 all the way up to 8-4. So it looks like, unless something glitchy happens with the game, then it looks like we are going to be going bowling for this season. You know, question is, where are we going to go bowling, and how do we even get to this point? So, you know, we looking at the schedule, and, you know, pretty solid year. You know, started off destroying Southern Alabama and then beating SMU in overtime. Did lose the next 2 games to Fresno State in a close one, also in OT, as well as getting blown out by Michigan. And then we rattled off 4 straight wins, which includes UL Monroe, Navy, Old Dominion, and Nebraska, who is still ranked number 19 in the country. So that's really encouraging to see. Then we turn around and lose to Duke 38-28, have that little bye week in there. Lose to UNLV, although they are now 22nd in the nation right now with that 10-2 record, so no shame in that. Turn around, beat Florida. We beat Florida by a single point, and as well as finished the regular season beating Vanderbilt by the close score of 34-31. So a lot of close games, but for the most part it bounces our way, and we finished the season 8-4. Now, we also got some news that we are getting some strong consideration for the Heisman. Doug Parham, our 99 overall quarterback, is currently second in the Heisman race. As you know, taking a look at the stats for this season, over 3,000 yards passing, almost 3,500 yards actually. You know, he had 31 passing touchdowns, although he did have 9 interceptions, which is the most in his career in a single season, but he also threw more pass attempts than in any previous season as well, so you can always take that with a grain of salt. Rushing attempts, or as our rushing game goes, you know, a little bit back to the mean, over 900 yards rushing still, as well as 11 rushing touchdowns, which is a career high for him, and we're not even done yet. So there's that going. And yeah, we're second in the Heisman voting right now. Hopefully we can maybe vault this guy right here and see if we can win the Heisman Trophy. Also got to take a look at the award finalists. You know, we are in the finals for the Maxwell, although he's number 6, so I don't think he's going to get that. Number 7 in the Walter Camp. Benedict, you know, obviously not going to get that or any of these other trophies. The O'Brien, though, you know, O'Brien is also number 7 thus far. And then the Blintcock, we have Paul Adams, our receiver, our go-to guy. You know, he's second. He might win the Blintcoff again. He won it last year. And it looks like that's about it for trophies. You know, obviously I don't think we have anything in here, unless I'm mistaken. No, that's really all that there is to it for the trophies. And then, you know, let's see where we're going bowling at, right? You know, I'm sure we'll be going bowling somewhere. You know, I just don't know where. And it looks like we're going to the Kraft Fight Hunger Bowl. And right now, the season ended today. We'll be going against the Stanford Cardinal from the Pac-12. And that would be a very classic matchup. Quarterback versus the team, 1-on-11. Could our guy pull it off, though? But, you know, let's go ahead and advance this week, though, and see where we're actually going to go bowling at. Alright, so because we didn't really have a conference game to really solidify ourselves, you know, being an independent and all that, we actually fall from 2nd down to 4th, but we still are a Heisman finalist, which, you know, there's no shame on that. And we will be playing Stanford, so I mean, there's really nothing else to say, you know, except let's go ahead and jump into this game to see if we can actually go about winning the Kraft Fight Hunger Bowl. I'll see you guys out there on the football field. Alright, boys, we finally made it here at the Fight Kraft Hunger Bowl, and we have a chance to maybe get immortality, go from complete walk-ons to winning a bowl game in just 4 years. I'm hoping that we can get it done. Since it's all about our 99 overall quarterback, though, I'm just going to be playing offense. I'm not going to be even like worrying about the defense. So I'll cut to all the offensive highlights for your pleasure. All right, so here we go. Our boys got the stop to start this game. Time for our 99 overall quarterback to get it done. Oh, what the heck was that? Whoa. Whoa, hang on. No way. There's no freaking way that would have happened. Let me check these house rules. What is going on? Oh, that explains it. Let me edit these real quick, because I did not realize that these were at 0 to 100 from another experiment, and I'll get back to you guys. Oh, hang on. Running might be the move. Get him with... Let's go, Ricky Ryan. First down. Let's keep moving those chains, baby. Oh, they're gonna... Okay, they're gonna hold for Ricky. Oh no, we fumbled! No! No way! We fumbled? Oh, please tell me he was down. Oh no. This is actually not good at all. Oh, okay, there's a booth review. Okay. Oh, please. Please, game? Game, don't play me like that. Oh, he was down. He was definitely down. Alright, yep, his knee is down. Let's go. Alright, so now let's try passing the ball again. I should be good to go. Here we go. Oh, perfect throw for Paul. That's what you love to see it. What a throw. And look at this, all the passing records that we got. I'm surprised it took him this long to get the season passing yards, but hey, we're not complaining. Let's go ahead and win this game now. Okay, a few yards. Okay, okay. Oh crap. Oh, that's just a bad read by me. I'm ruining it for us. Oh no. The intention was there, just not the execution of it. Alright, first two possessions turn into turnovers. We definitely gotta do better from here on out. Okay, up the middle. Let's go, Ryan. Oh, yes, sir. First down. Let's go, baby. Alright, you know what? Maybe some slants will, fix all of our problems. Oh, we didn't have any time to throw that. Oh no, this is not going well at all. Making our boy... This is probably his worst start to a game. I'll try this mesh concept. Get there. Oh, what a 10 toes down movement. Let's go, Chris Smith. Way to get us that first down, buddy. Dang, we have as many completions to our own guys as we do to the other team. We gotta change that. Alright, oh, keep going, Adams. Alright, nice job. Another 15 yards. We gotta keep it rolling. Almost to the end of the first quarter already. You know, we still, Oh, yes, yes. Alright, first down. Alright, keep it rolling, baby. Keep it rolling. Alright, here we go. Read option here. This has Doug scoring all over it. Okay. Oh, get there. Oh, we're so close, but we get the first down. Animation had me scared for a second. I thought our guy just got hurt, and that's definitely not good. Thankfully, our dude is okay, though. We're going to try to stuff it in here and tie this game right up. Actually, just kidding. Why would I do that? I can just call a quick pass and then just use the speed. Yes, sir! Touchdown! Let's go, gunslingers. We just tied this baby right up. You'll love to see it. And there it is. Also, passing TDs record that we got earlier this year. That's our 84th of his career. Let's freaking go. Alright, so our boys gotta stop here, so it's time for us to keep setting the tone. See if we can take the lead on this drive. As Parham gets the first down for us. Let's freaking go. Dude is so quick. Michael Vick out here on these streets. Or, more recently, a better comparison for you young guys. You know, a younger Lamar Jackson out here. Throw it. Yep, Gonzalez. Okay, number first. Let's keep it rolling here. Keep it rolling. You'll love to see it. I know they probably know that the pass is coming. We're going to try to hit him with this play action, see what we can get. Drop it back. Over the middle. Oh, he dropped it. No. It was thrown perfectly. You just gotta hold on, big fella. Man, I can't believe our guy just dropped that. Guess we're gonna have to bring it down, see if we can get some yards on the ground. Okay, we got 6. That will at least like keep it manageable for us going forward. You already know what's happening. Gonna try to pass it here. Get this first. Oh, it's look. Oh, run away. Doug, get out of bounds. Okay, yes sir. Not even touched. Let's keep the drive alive, baby. Dude is a stud. All right, so we gotta give our scrambling quarterback a little bit of a break. You know, we need him for the entirety of his game. Get him up the middle. Okay. All right, 5 yards. All right, make it manageable. You love to see it. I like it. I like it. Just gotta keep putting it in the hands of our quarterback. Oh, he dropped it. No, Smith, you did it again. You can't drop those kind of passes for me, big fella. Oh, best believe we're going for it though. No man's land. You know, we got best quarterback in the country without a shadow of a doubt. We're going for it. Catch that. No, Amos. No. Dang it. Now Stanford's going to get the ball back. Hopefully our defense can come up big with a stop. All right, so they didn't get that stop that I was asking for, but you know, 2 minutes left. You know, let's see if we can get some points on the board before the end of the half. We get it to Ryan. He's going to get us 6 yards. At least run game is doing really well, surprisingly. It's our passing attack, you know, with all of these drops, you know. So now I'm going to try to get it here, 2nd and 4. Go up the middle again. I got an open space. Oh, I get tripped from behind. Ricky Ryan is just not fast enough to get away from him. You know, we still have a little bit of time. You know, we can take our time here. Just got to make sure that, you know, we get a good throw in. Yeah, that's kind of a throwaway. That's fine. Our guys just got to get open. It's killing us. Oh, get there. Yes, sir. Way to catch it for me, Adams. Adams is a guy that can actually catch balls for me. He might be my new go-to out here. The Blindikov winner. You dropped it again. I swear most of our incompletions, with the exception of the little slider things that we had going on, you know, they've been all drops, I swear. I have to check out the stats when it's all said and done. Oh, see, there's Smith actually catching it this time. Thank you. Took you long enough, buddy. You know, still got plenty of time. We have all of our timeouts. We could run this clock out at the very least. Oh, get there. Get there. Get there. Yes, sir! Let's go, Ryan. We just tied this game up with less than a minute left. Let's freaking go. Alright, so they somehow scored at the end of the first half. So now, you know, 3rd and 3 here. We got to convert. Alright, there we go. Get to the outside. Oh, you just... You know, just needed one more space on the outside. Dude could have been gone. Stanford's actually having a really tough time stopping the run, you know, so we're just going to run it a little bit more often than I anticipated till they actually do something. And that's... Yep, there it is. They stopped it. They stopped it real good there. Oh, let's go, Adams. What a throw. Dude, that was a tight, you know, area that he really had to throw it in there. Boom. Got it right in there and able to get 15. All right, I want to see the linebacker go with the halfback more often because I want to see Park score some more. Oh, but we'll take another touchdown, though. We tied the game right back up. Once again, our defense just got to get a stop so we can actually take the lead. And man, we're just having a tough time with these stops, you know, in the second half, you know. But, you know, our quarterback is red hot. You know, let's see if we can take advantage of it. As they're just letting this halfback do whatever, you know. They're so worried about our boy Doug that we're just going out here and doing whatever we want. At least like with our read option. We'll see if we can keep it up with the pass though. Oh, that might be late. Oh no, that was late. That's on me. I had him open. It was just a late throw by me, and that's gonna definitely cost us. Dude. Man, that is the second interception today that we threw. That's our fault. We gotta We gotta pick it back up, guys. We need a touchdown here. Oh, no. No, that was... Oh, fuck. I meant to press Y. I accidentally pressed X. And the wheels are just simply falling off. I am just completely blowing this game. Alright, so here we go. Desperation time, because I'm doing a really good job of messing things up for our quarterback. Gonna try and drop back here. We see A over the middle. Johnson's gonna pick it up for us. We're gonna have to go into no huddle. Oh, we got sacked. Oh, we thought we had RB, but we didn't have time to get that one off, unfortunately. Oh, we got sacked. No! Dang it. Man, just a little bit more time. Come on, guys. Alright, you know what? Since we can't, like, we're having a hard time pass protecting anyways, you know, we might as well just call the screen, see what happens. And they go, oh, wow, we can't even complete a screen. Man, this is just a rough day. You know what? Screw this. We're down by 3 scores. We're in the 4th quarter. We might as well chuck it deep and see what we can get here. Oh, it almost worked though. Dang, this is yep, so there it is. We lose the Craft Fight Hunger Bowl. You know, that's on me, to be honest. I was just having some brain farts in the second half, and you know, the game got away from us, and there was just no recovering after that. But still a good season, you know, considering that we were like a 20-something overall just a few years ago and was able to get to a bowl game. You know, no shame, although it's definitely not the result that we wanted at the end of the day. So, this is going to be Doug Parham's final stats of his collegiate career. You know, he had over 10,000 yards passing, 84 touchdowns. He did have 25 interceptions, which 4 of them were definitely my fault. Should have been a little bit smaller of a number, but dude balled out overall and was even able to lead us to a bowl game after all. So, given his stats and, you know, the performance that he gave in a bowl game, you know, let me know down in the comments if this is the type of dude that you would draft onto your NFL team. And, you know, appreciate you guys tuning into this video. Make sure you smash that like button if you haven't done so already. And if you're brand new to the channel as well, you know, I encourage you to hit that subscribe button, as well as check out the other content that I have on this channel as well. But, you know, again, appreciate you guys coming out. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Take care, everybody.